Alright, Pops.
Would you rather your child to be secretly on birth control, or would you rather for your child to be a teen parent? Would you rather for your child to have an education, or would you rather for them to be another high school dropout? Considering today's world, you need a high school diploma just to flip a burger at Burger King. So many people have an opinion on if a teenager should be able to get birth control with or without a parent's permission. I believe that a teenager should be able to get birth control without a parent's permission because it will decrease chances of unintended pregnancies. According to DoSomething.org, 3 out of 10 teenagers will get pregnant before they can reach the age of 20. Do you want one of your kids to be one of those victims? I sure don't want one of my kids coming home as a teenager and telling me they are pregnant. So what can we do as adults to help slow down the teen birth rate in America? In my speech, I will discuss what we can do to slow down the birth rate in America of teen pregnancy. Everyone is well aware what social media is. We all see the horrible things that young parents do to their children. This afternoon, I saw a post on Facebook about a 19-year-old and her boyfriend leaving their young children unattended to go get pizza. And while they were gone, one of their other kids put their 19-year-old baby in the oven and killed her. And the sad thing is, she is currently 8 months pregnant right now. If birth control was made a way where teenagers could get them without permission, this could possibly have been prevented, and this innocent baby would still be alive. We all need to stand up and get this law changed that prevent our teenagers from getting birth control. Many people will argue and say, well, if we allow teenagers to get birth control without our permission, they will stop using condoms and become more prone to sexually transmitted diseases. Yes, that can happen, but let's talk more into detail. Apparently, they're already having sex without condoms, or the birth rate wouldn't be so high. We need to explain to our children that we understand you will start having sex, and you may not want to tell me about it, but all I ask for you to do is take birth control and use a condom to prevent diseases. Mindset. If they're given a use of condom, why should we remove the birth control law? Ever heard of the word mistake? Condoms are very effective, but what about the time it fails us by breaking? Or in the heat of the moment we don't have any, or we don't have any funds to purchase it? If women 100 years ago were told they could take a pill to prevent them from getting pregnant, they probably would have laughed at you. My grandmother had 12 children. I'm pretty sure she doesn't regret having them. But I promise you, if someone would have told her there was a pill she could take to help her from preventing getting pregnant, I'm pretty sure she would have flown at the opportunity. So why would we take the opportunity from teenagers? I have a cousin. We are both the same age. I had one child as a teenager. She, on the other hand, had 4. I thank God for my daughter. But to be honest, I was afraid to ask my mom for birth control because I was afraid what she would say when I asked. But once I had my daughter, she allowed me to take birth control. My cousin, on the other hand, once she had given birth to her first daughter, her mother wouldn't let her take birth control. Instead, she told her to practice abstinence. But we all know how teenagers can be. So again, she ended up pregnant with her second child by the age of 16. I am not saying teenagers should just go out and have sex, but we as adults have to remember what it's like to be their age. And if there is a pill that we can allow them to take to decrease the chances of them getting pregnant so they can finish their education, I think we should allow them to get birth control without our permission. We need to think about our future generation. What kind of adults would they be if their mother was a child when she had them? Teenagers are nothing but kids. They don't think nor react to situations as an adult would. So it's up to us adults to decide, do you want our generation to be raised by teenagers.